Hello and welcome to episode 160 of The Madness Table. I'm Andrew, here with Will, Sam, and Brendan. And tonight, we're sponsored by Footfinder. Do you need to find pictures of feet? Well, by golly, we have a site for you. Do you want to sell pictures of your feet? Well, guess what? I also have a site that is for you. Look up W. Johnston at footfinder.com and you'll get a special Madness Table treat. Anyway, we're having a lot of fun here at the Madness Table. If you want to keep the hijinks going, hop on down to our Discord and please stop sending us pictures of your feet. On our social media pages, we got TikTok, we got Instagram, we have, again, William Johnston's personal Feet Finder account on feetfinder.com. Check it out. Just search it, see what happens. Anyway, at the Madness Table, we are also supported by our loving patrons on patreon.com and Coffee, spelled K-O-F-I, and also at Feetfinder, spelled feet and finder.com/William Johnston. Anyway, you crazy kids, let's go ahead and have some fun. And hey, to the footman himself, Will, take it away.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope you all do actually come and visit my Feet Finder page because I have the bestest toe beans. Cats can't even beat me. So you should come see for yourself.
Do subscribers to the Patreon and donators to Coffee get the 20% off code to your toe fungus collection?
Now, how dare you? I'm just getting used to painting my nails. I'm sorry it might look disgusting to you, but I'm working on it, okay? It's a newfound passion. So
hey, I didn't say I didn't like it.
Stay in your lane.
Everybody's got
your
a preference.
Your tone insinuated otherwise. So,
I
but
simply,
yes, the 20% off code does stand for all people who donate.
I just want to give
Sam gets
premium
40%
content.
off.
Let's go.
Here we go. I
Just in
found my
time for the
old
holidays.
written up Kingdom of Ember notes just in case we get to that point. Cool. Well, last time you guys finally finished off Baphomet. Good job. Good job. Good job. And you guys had proceeded to take his iron rack of horns, which Zeus is now parading around in front of a bonfire. How he constructed it, we will never know. You found some magic items, specifically a robe of the Archmage and the deck of many things, which Scylla very smartly pulled a card from immediately. I very much appreciate that. And hey, you got some good stuff. There's a lot more good stuff, as Will, the NPC character who appeared, was telling you. There's lots of good stuff, and you should listen to him. He's smart, and he's not a crook, and he has a Footfinder page. You guys proceeded to have this conversation as almost the original trio, in which you decided to keep these new items secret from Zeus, as suspicion and worry has kind of grown amongst the party against your ally. And we had ended the episode turning away from the rest of the party to Zeus, who now stands outside the tower. Now, we kind of jokingly made this image for us, but Andrew, I would love for you to paint for me this small picture of what Zeus is actually doing in this moment.
I think Zeus has found a nice secluded spot within view of the others, but with his own bit of privacy there, and he has laid the rack out before him. There is a small, perhaps a little bonfire. A small fire burns in front of him, and he looks intently, one might say a bit maniacally, into the flames.
Now, are you doing this outside of the tower, like we had kind of talked about, or are you actually inside in by a fireplace?
I am.
No, I kicked his ass out.
Yeah, I'm not in the tower. I don't want to be shackled by Sephel and his feeble wizard morality.
So you have this small fire built up. I imagine there you found ancient scraps in the heaps of rubble around this area, and even bits of cloth from old desiccated bodies and skeletals. So like we even see like some bones charring in there in this small fire. And this rack, this beautiful iron but grotesque iron rack that's easily double your size, laid out in front of you as you stare into these flames. And I would love for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
So very soon. Ooh. I mean, that's a good noise. That's a very good noise for me to be making. It's a 15. That's not. It could be a lot worse.
It could be. You start feeling like this itch on your body, and you can't help it, but you scratch at it, and you just like you don't feel comfortable in your clothes, and you feel this urge to like take off your shirt, like this. You need to feel primal, more connected to the natural air, who you are as a gnome, getting kind of back to your baser instincts. And so you strip off what armor and what clothing you have till you're basically down into whatever kind of skivvies you're wearing. And once you do, you just feel better. And you stand in front of this fire and before these horns, and the air seems to smell a little bit better. Like you can pick up a little bit more of the various scents. You can smell the old drying blood from the battlefield. You can actually pick up the sense of everybody back in the tower, which you definitely could not before. The smoke and the flames. Oh, it smells wonderful. And something about
magnificent.
Something about this, like, this baser part of you that you're indulging in just feels so right. And your eyes get drawn back to the rack of horns. And something about it, because it almost forms like this crown towards the center, makes something about it makes you want to pick it up and put it on your head.
When in Rome.
The tidy-whitey clad Seuss will clamber towards the rack and attempt to lift it.
It feels surprisingly lighter in your hands, almost like a feather.
He'll place it upon his own head.
You place it upon your head, and you can feel a little bit more of the weight, and it's like the metal kind of sinks and tugs at your skin. It scratches a little bit. Some blood begins to kind of trickle down your face and your cheeks, but it doesn't bother you. The pain feels good right now. And as it settles on your head, you feel even more powerful. And this creeping sensation kind of comes into the back of your mind. And you hear this voice kind of start to call to you, and then it becomes a little bit louder, and it goes, "Child, you wear my horns. Do you not feel my strength move through you? Do you not feel the power?
I am the Horned King.
Yes, feel it. Feel that raw energy. You could be more. I could gift you with unimaginable power. Wear my iron rack
answer your animalistic calling, and all could be yours.
Zeus, like, cracks his neck, reaches down and picks up, like, a bone, and is gonna attempt to, like, break it in his hand with this newfound strength.
Roll a strength check, but you get to add a +4 to it on top of your normal modifier.
I mean, that does improve things. That's a 17.
That's enough. That bone just crushes, and in the palm of your hand, it's even powderized a little bit.
It feels good.
Yes, there could be more. You could hunt down your enemies. I could give you the ability to slow them, track them, sense them. You would never lose your way. You would become the perfect hunter.
Zeus takes a deep breath in, savoring the newfound acuity of his senses.
Yes. Yes, and I hunt only the greatest prey.
That is right.
I hunger for your kin.
Slaughter them. Slaughter your friends as well. The more you strike down, the more powerful you will become.
Excellent. From the iron rack, and then I will cleave the sixth finger from Grozzet's hand. What fun!
Do you give yourself to me, child?
As long as I so shall live.
So you shall.
I would like you, as you do this, to write down 3 spells that you now have access to.
I can do that. What what level there, Will?
For first level, you have Hunter's Mark.
Ooh. Okay.
For second level, you have Beast Sense.
Delightful.
And at third level, you have Slow.
Ooh.
You also get a couple other things. I'm going to copy and paste these, but I'm going to send them to you in our Discord, to the private chat for you.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm going to tell our listeners about them. The first thing you get is you feel this ability or this understanding that you can get into someone's mind and you just know how to find them. This boon is called Unearring Tracker. As a bonus action, this creature magically creates a psychic link with one creature it can see, and for the next hour as a bonus action, you learn the current distance and direction to the target if it's on the same plane of existence. This link ends if the creature is incapacitated or if you use this ability on a different target. The next one, which is already kind of interesting considering some of your other abilities, is called Incite the Hunters. As an action, you allow each ally within 30 feet of you that has the Unearring Tracker trait to make one weapon attack as a reaction against the target of that ally's Unearring Tracker. The next one is Labyrinthine Recall. You can perfectly recall any path that you have ever traveled. And last but not least, I would like you to go ahead and make your strength 18.
Oh.
And I would like you to bump your wisdom to 18.
Boy.
Next thing I need you to do is I need you to roll a D100.
I'm glad
For
Bronte's
another-
dead and he doesn't have to see this.
Were you kidding? Bronte was evil. He would have carried out all of his sins with him.
True.
You don't know Bronte. You don't know the last word.
I know Coravir.
97.
This, as all these new feelings and this new power courses through you, this new sense of self comes to kind of overwhelm a large part of your mind, which is that you see those who oppose you not as people, but as beasts meant to be preyed upon.
It has always been true.
And
That was one of Baphomet's madnesses, wasn't it?
yes. And as all of this power comes to you and this newfound, like, sense of self, this new, like, nobody can get in my way, an overwhelming thirst for blood comes over you. You have to spill blood. What does Seuss do?
Seuss, nearly naked, a bit rabid. I think he's gonna call on his newfound senses. He's gonna dig deep with those nostrils and see if he can sniff out any fresh blood.
You smell some blood coming from the tower.
Yeah. I'm sure there's something there that would be nice.
Do you make your way to the tower?
I do.
As you start making your way there, and this strength begins to fill up your body, your old self begins to stand a little bit straighter, your arms and legs begin to kind of lengthen and grow thicker as your muscles begin to kind of fill back out and even fill with more strength. You feel a little bit taller. You have this gait now, like a predator. You stalk forward. You reach the front doors of this tower. What do? You can smell the blood inside. You feel like there's a few places where blood is.
Ooh. I mean, so the door locked, you know, like...
No, you push open the door. You know the code. You know how to get in.
Seuss licks his lips. Is there anyone he sees immediately, or is the house quiet?
House is pretty quiet. Everybody had kind of gone and done their things and now had started to begin resting. You see two figures on the bottom floor, though. As I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Sam, Lara was not part of the conversation upstairs. It was Indigo, Scylla, and Sephel, correct?
Scylla and Sephel had the talk about the deck of many things.
Yeah, and then we
Right.
had come down and spoken to everybody about plans.
Lara, I think we had vaguely talked about Lara needing to get in touch with her people.
Yeah.
But I after that, like, I'm fine with her being on the ground floor. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
First thing you notice, Seuss, is that there is a curled form on the right-hand side of the bottom wall, and that is Netsu. who's curled up, and you see a number of bandages on their body where fresh blood is staining them. You see the form of Lara, who also has a few bandages. She's sitting back to the wall, now resting. And I imagine Sephel and perhaps Scylla and maybe Indigo have gone back up to the top floor to find their own respective corners to rest, as there's no limit to where you can go inside within the 2 floors to give yourselves enough space. But those are the first 2 figures that you see.
Can I say one thing? And regardless of what Seuss does right now, Lara went to sleep casting Dream.
Okay, thank you. For that
So
correction.
she's asleep and she's literally in a dream state.
I love this image. This is what's in my head right now. It's like if we were looking from the back wall, looking towards the doors, they get pushed open and we see this now kind of taller, twisted, thicker, muscular form of Sephel, basically naked in this iron rack of a demon lord sitting on his head, the flames from the fire kind of illuminating him from the back as he stalks inward. What does he do now?
For the listener, he said Sephel, but he meant Seuss.
I meant Seuss, thank you.
It was a weird image at first, so I will say that.
When did he get as big as an Orog?
Seuss pads towards the freshest blood he smells. Netsu's lying there, defenseless, weak, ready.
You approach her and she's fast asleep. She was absolutely exhausted after the fight and the day with the maze engine. She's totally unaware of you.
I would like to bite her jugular, please.
What the
Yo.
fuck, dude?
Absolutely. I'm not going to say you even have to roll, honestly. You get down and do you do this, like, describe to me how you go in to bite her jugular.
I imagine Seuss, like, he walks in, his limbs somewhat, like, longer, distended, a wiry thickness to them. I imagine him almost loping like a chimp, with his arms longer, and he's like coming in and he's sniffing the air, scenting like a bloodhound. And as he knuckles his way across the room with quiet intensity, he stops like 5 feet or so from Netsu. There's a moment of quiet, and then he just leaps at her, teeth out, and bites.
I'm going to roll to see if she gets any kind of noise out. She doesn't even have a moment to scream. Your mouth now a little bit larger, your hands come down, rip her head back, her shoulder, you press apart, you get in there and you rip in, your teeth are sharper, and you straight up, she's clutching at you, she's clawing at you, she's trying to push you away, but her life slowly fades in your hands. You feel stronger. This blood pools in your mouth. What do you do as you feel her life fade and this demonic presence that's connected to you is roaring with laughter and glee and praises you?
I feel like a panther who's just taken an antelope. Seuss is gonna like keep biting in that neck and just drag her outside of the tower.
Okay. You take her outside and there's the fire once again. Seems to be glowing and roaring a bit stronger as you pull her out. What do you do?
Well, one does not hunt simply for the joy. That is, of course, part of it.
but we keep what we kill.
Seuss would like to begin a feast.
Okay. You begin to feast upon Netsu, and it is a horrific scene. Savage, butchery, and I won't get too much into it because I'm sure there's some people very uncomfortable with this. But during all of it, you hear this voice who you now truly accept and realize to be Baphomet, encouraging you. It's just like,
Yes, feast, grow, become one with me. Another, ascend the ranks, become my general, my judge, my executioner upon the mortal realm. Will you do so?
A blood-slick beard looks at the fire.
Yes.
Your iron rack of horns begins to fuse with your skull and change it into its own malformed black iron rack. Your beard starts to grow and connect to your hair as it kind of fills out into this larger mane. You continue to grow taller. Your muscles ripple. You begin to tower over what you once were, and your back itches like hell as you feel things begin to grow, like they want to burst from your skin, and you feel like the only way you're going to be free of this pain is if you consume more. What do you do?
Well, there was another figure lying in that room. Seuss is
There was
going
indeed.
back for another bite.
You turn back and you now think you must stand close to 10 feet tall. You have grown absolutely monstrous. Your face and physicality have changed. You are no longer a deep gnome. You are something far deadlier. And you stalk back in. We can smell this dank, cold air that kind of follows you in. You feel this crackling, bloody energy within you. And you see Lara still laying there in her corner. What do you do?
Well, it's time to hunt.
You stalk forward, and do you do this with any kind of quiet, or do you care?
Oh, I think he's far beyond caring in this moment. I imagine, like, he's even just, like, allowing that steely metal of the rack to, like, scratch against the door frame, heightening his anticipation for the pounce.
I would love to know the passive perceptions of Sephel, Scylla, and Lara, please. Oh, and Indigo.
Yeah.
Indigo's passive perception is 21.
Okay.
Sephel's is 10.
Yeah, Lara's 9.
Well.
Scylla is 12.
Okay. Andrew, can you go ahead and roll me a stealth check at disadvantage, please?
Absolutely.
Your dex modifier is now a +2.
Ooh. It's higher now. So that is disadvantage. It is but a 6.
Okay. All of you hear the large padding footprints or footsteps of some very large creature now walking into the tower. And you can feel something in the air isn't right. Lara, you break from this dream in which you are attempting to reach out to others. And you see a horrifying, huge, fiendish creature that now stands in front of you with a deep purplish gray skin with similarities in small ways to that of Sussaro, but otherwise like that of a demon. What do you do?
She's like deep in slumber and hears this entering into the room, and she I think it takes her a second to like muddle through what's happening from like if you were awoken by a really deep REM cycle. And as she like her eyes are slightly blurry as she opens them and she sees this huge figure, and then she like sits up and blinks wildly. Can I even recognize that it's Seuss?
Very small bits and pieces in his face
Okay, yeah.
are really the only thing that make you feel like this was him.
She like sits up, recognizes a murderous facial expression. Doctor.
I think a wicked smile comes across his face as he licks his lips.
What happened to you? And she stands and she's gonna conjure her packed weapon.
And then he will pounce.
Because shit's about to get wild.
Man, we were talking about maybe killing you, and you took that shit personal, huh?
I was presented with the chance to be an unhinged maniac, and I said, yes, please.
You've abandoned everything you stand for.
You has abandoned reason for madness.
He's got to go full in because he's about to play Indigo.
Yeah,
It's true.
my catharsis arc.
Yeah.
All right. So, Indigo, Scylla, Sephel, you're all on the upstairs. I will say it will take you one turn to get down to the bottom floor. So for right now, it's just Lara and Demon Seuss on the bottom floor. Okay. Does that sound good to everybody? Andrew, I want you to play this like the very intelligent, very empowered creature that this is. Meaning, you don't have to sit here and bang until you die. Like, you know what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you do, and you commit to that character while you're playing him.
Oh, I certainly will.
All right. So let's do some initiative.
I will, to be clear, because we had the time to rest, and I want to say it before it's important. Sephel is now attuned to the robe of the Archmagi.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
He unattuned from the cloak of protection and attuned to the robe of the Archmagi.
Okay. All right. Then, Sephel, what's your initiative, please?
It was a natural 20 for a 21.
Wow. Nice.
I thought it was gonna be
kind of feel like
bad.
I wasted it.
Scylla, what you got?
Scylla
Or did you do Lara first?
has a nat 20 for a 22.
Holy shit.
Damn, guys. Okay.
Spending it now.
What's Indigo
Save
got?
him.
Indigo has a natural 19 for a 22.
That's crazy.
You are not going to
Okay.
believe this. I rolled a nat 20 for Lara for a 22.
What?
Fuck.
I'm
What
not
the
even
That's not
kidding
real.
you.
How did I get a nat 20 and end up at the bottom of the initiative?
All right. What has Seuss got? Holy
What the
shit!
fuck?
Seuss had a natural 18 for a dirty 20.
Oh
Y'all-
my god!
We came to play, y'all.
We all woke up and we were like, in our house?
There's a single
Jesus.
initiative on the board sub 20. That is fucking wild.
Insanity.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't clarify dexterity bonuses, but I feel like Scylla probably does have the upper hand on Indigo, Lara, and Sephel, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Definitely Sephel.
Actually, what's your bonus?
Dexterity's a 15 for Scylla.
So you have a plus 2.
Indigo is a 16 plus 3.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
Lara's 14.
What about Lara's 14? Okay.
So
the
it's Indigo, Lara.
Scylla, no,
or
Indigo,
sorry.
Scylla, Lara, Sephel, then Seuss.
Then Zeus.
Okay. Well,
You come into my house.
Yeah.
you all hear this clamor down below, and you are immediately woken up. You feel an evil presence has entered this tower. Things are not right. What do? Indigo.
Oh, it's my turn. Were you guys expecting a visitor?
I was not expecting a visitor.
Okay, well, I have like a really bad feeling about this. And I think the most important thing for me to do at this moment, O Toro, mighty and great, we watch over this in the hour of our dismay and light our path through your shadow that we may not die tonight. And he's gonna cast a first level bless on the 3 amigos here.
Oh,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
what a guy.
And then
And
he's
let's
gonna
Bless
put-
is ability checks and saves.
it is attacks and saves.
Ugh, what a guy.
And that's so as long as I'm concentrating, we're on that. And then he's gonna beat feet and move towards the ladder.
Okay. I will say you manage to get to the ladder and you like slide down to the bottom and you are there now. And you look over and you see Lara now standing and this massive, twisted, 12-foot hulking behemoth
Oh.
of what
Oh
kind
no.
of looks like Seuss, but you're not entirely sure.
Guys,
I'm gonna
guys,
move you back
guys,
a little bit.
guys,
Does not sound good.
guys!
All right, Scylla, it's your turn.
Scylla is going to sprint down the ladder and do her dash to get down to the bottom here. And then seeing Seuss in this grotesque form. Sephel, it is worse than we thought. He's deranged. He's fiendish.
Sephel not seeing what you're talking about is like, is it Zeus? Did I fucking call it?
Yes, you called it, and multiple times. We spoke about it just now.
Literally an hour ago.
Yes. I will bonus action Rajay. And
Hell
then
yeah.
Okay.
Get that
Okay.
Raggy.
Nice. All right, it is Lara's turn.
Ooh, Lara's right in there. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You were an
Hello,
ugly
puppy.
motherfucker before, and it's only gotten worse. And she's gonna step forward.
Oh, I missed you.
Good to have her back, baby.
Yeah.
Too bad
Okay.
she's about to die.
Yeah. I'm going to booming blade attack Seuss right now with my pack
Okay.
weapon. Chow. Ow. That's what they say.
That I don't know why, but it sounded like Owen Wilson to me.
It sounded like what's his name? Yeah.
Oh, Lightning McQueen.
Lightning
so
McQueen.
bad.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Ka-chow.
I love it.
Yeah. Sorry. That's a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried about that. Lara hits for 28 damage with her whip, and then I've got 30 feet of movement, and I'm going to book it to... I'm probably going to go closer to the ladder. So...
Okay, so but you're within his reach, so.
I took the mobile feat for this.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right.
Just gonna
well.
avoid that. So yeah, and so she's 30 feet back toward the ladder. I imagine she like whips at him, and then she just like pivots and quickly starts running. Somebody's got to get down here. This guy's huge.
you see Indigo and Scylla just all of a sudden
Huge.
pop down at the bottom
Yeah.
of the ladder, and they turn around. But I'd love this image of Lara runs up, chow, and then runs back like, "Come on, help! Please!"
Oh
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right, Sephel, it is your turn.
Okay, clarification, remind me, I don't know if we have. How high are the ceilings of each floor?
It's 20 feet on a side and 30 feet high, so I'm going to say it is 15 feet per floor.
Okay, that tracks. Okay, so
No fucking flying.
yeah,
It's a no-fly
yeah,
zone.
Staying high isn't going to be helpful here.
Why are you high at a time like this?
Hey, we just had a great victory, okay? Sometimes you just gotta blaze it in the instant fortress.
That's right.
No wonder you couldn't sense him the first time.
Yeah, I know. My senses are really muted, yo. Alright, I'm going to go down the ladder.
Uh-huh.
See the fucking... Can I try
Go back up.
to... Yeah, I know.
Nope.
No.
So, looking at Seuss,
Mm-hmm.
can I try to... would it be an action if I kind of want to just get a read on, like, does he look... like, is this sort of aspect-ish, or is he turned into, like, some specific monster that we have seen? I just kind of want to get, like, a quick look of it. If it's going to be more than, like, a quick, is this a thing we've seen, I'll forgo that.
I will give it to you quickly, the check that you can roll to ascertain what has become of him. But it was, like, your movement and action to get all the way down this. Remember, because I said it would take a turn to get all the way down.
Okay.
So you have a choice. You can roll Arcana, or you can roll Medicine.
Gee, I wonder which one. Let's go with the Arcana.
Medicine.
Surprise
I-
us all.
I shit you not, that's another natural 20 for a third.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
but we're
fucking
burning them
know.
all on these bullshit rolls.
I know.
Man.
It's the same die. I forget what I really needed to roll a natural 20 on last time, but it's the same die that I rolled that on.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, you went through 2 demon lord fights, and now they
Yeah.
start to appear.
Now here are the 20s.
You descend down, and as you do, you see his now monstrous and demon-tainted form begin to kind of shake as 2 large wings rip through the skin on his back and
Oh, he can fly in
unfurl.
here.
It's still 15 feet tall, and he's 3 feet from the ceiling. He can do what he wants.
It's really more of a
I said
hover.
you can fly, but like just know you're not gonna go high. Like whatever.
Yeah, for
It
for
looks
Seuss,
great.
flying would be slightly hovering above the floor.
Yeah,
Hey, well, he's taller than he's ever
Um,
been, so.
yeah, absolutely.
By several multitudes, yes.
Yeah. You look at him, and like immediately you're like, oh, fuck. You see this rack of horns very similar to that of Baphomet and or a Garistro / Minotaur, but it has all the telltale signs of a Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like a freshly formed, stronger than life warrior demon general body. You've seen one of these before in the form of Orcus. However, Orcus is his own tainted version of that. This looks like physical prowess and magical might mashed into one.
Mm-hmm.
You can barely see the traces of Sussaro in that monstrous form now.
There is no saving him. Put him down. And that's my turn.
All right, Seuss, let him have it.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and mark Lara with my unerring tracking feature, so that she can never get away. And then, just for the fun of it, he's going to just rear up and descend on Lara.
I will roll Booming Blade.
Happy. 30 feet of movement. Happy to take it.
10 thunder.
10. Cool. And then he pulls out a knife you have seen before. It is now puny in his hand, and he is gonna stab it directly into you.
The forbidden toothpick.
A butter knife, huh?
That's a
She
17
just
to
stares
hit.
up at you. What was it?
Does a 17 hit?
I think so. Let me just. Yes, it does.
Are you using your new attack bonus like you
Oh.
would for the longsword? Yeah.
Oh yes,
Okay.
I am. I did all my
Just making
math.
sure.
All my
I thought you were
math.
asking me. I was like, what?
And I need you to go and make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Nat fucking 20, man.
Jesus
What
Christ.
the fuck?
You can
This is
ignore
What
that.
unreal.
You know what it is? Like, I haven't rolled a nat 20 in like months. And it's like,
It's true.
it's
It's
all
all
coming
now.
out, man.
It's all now. Well, you're still gonna take 17 points of damage,
All right.
and
Alright.
then hey Sam,
Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
The butter knife.
Every time it makes contact and stabs you, it
Mm.
seems like the knife it grows a little bit longer, your blood coalescing and hardening on the blade.
That's a 31 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll yeah, I'm gonna need another
Gotta make it again.
Constitution saving throw. Yep.
I'm not even, I don't know what's happening.
What
I
the
think
fuck
I
is
need to get
what?
this away from me. Like, I'm not even, I swear to fucking Christ.
Just keep
I
picking
don't
it
know
up and
what's
putting it back
happening.
down. This is
No, I
great.
swear,
This is
literally
amazing.
If you hear, you can hear it rolling.
I do hear it rolling.
I'm
Wow.
not.
Wow.
I trust you. I trust you.
I literally.
This is great. This is awesome. The dice are telling a story in
If-
this moment, and I love it.
And the story is Lara would really like to live.
Yeah.
I'm rolling it on her die that I bought when I created her as a character. It just feels.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
This dice is like, this bitch has died enough.
Yeah.
Not tonight.
That will be 21 points of damage though.
Lara's not really made for that.
Oh no. Did you
Yeah.
short rest any HP?
Yeah, she's all good.
Okay, thank God.
She was.
Let's see. Action, bonus action. Yeah, Seuss just, or the being that once was Seuss, just smiles down at you. We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
She like flicks the whip in response, and there's like a little like electric snap.
Oh, that's funny because Seuss begins to feel this tingle in his offhand, and
Ew.
this flame begins to coalesce and then form into his own long, fiery whip.
Yeah.
We can both play.
A fiery whip. Okay.
Oh, and also, Sam, since it was the beginning of my turn. Never mind. That has the start of my turn. That'll be a fun surprise for later. Don't worry.
All right. Nice. Well, we are back up at the top of the order. Indigo. Sweet Indigo. What does he want to do?
Oh man, this is so much worse than I thought. Let's see, I'm already concentrating, so I can't do that. Oh man. This is just the worst, huh? You know what? Yeah, I can do this.
Indigo is gonna just like do a barrel roll, get right behind Lara.
You might need this.
He's gonna use his last 4th level spell slot to cast Aura. Oh, sorry, I misspoke. Death Ward. Yeah, you're gonna need a Death Ward.
Wow. In her mind, she's like, "Do I look that bad?"
Am I that fucked already?
Let's see. Yeah, let's get back into this exciting hobgoblin action. Where do I put my racial features?
Oh, that's a good spell.
Oh shit, that's useful.
Fucking take it, man. I was confusing it with the cantrip one.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, gotcha.
I was like, why are you doing that?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I need more.
Give me.
Yeah, we're gonna use hospitality. I'm gonna hit you with a bonus action, Fey gift, for you, and you're gonna go ahead. You get the help action, so you have advantage on one of your hits next round, and then you can go ahead and also get. Oh, I get to choose. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna go give you some temp HP. Let's just.
Hell yeah.
You get 10 points of temporary HP.
Dang, Indigo. Now that's
Indigo's
how you play a
back,
cleric,
baby.
Will.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do better
Just
for you.
kidding.
No, it's okay.
And then
Listen,
Indigo will
I'm your
say,
DM. I'm not supposed to help you that much.
And
oh, by the way, I am so sorry about this, and he's gonna run 20 feet away.
I
Listen,
didn't
you're
expect
nice
you to
and all,
stay.
but fuck that.
Yeah.
good luck. Bye.
Alright, dash push I got, Ska.
All right, Scylla, you're up.
Okay, Scylla's on the floor. Sephel has just said, put him down. And she's feeling the rage.
Feeling that Roger.
She drops into her stalking kind of like crouch, and she's gonna sprint forward to be right next to Lara and right in Seuss's face with her trident and her shield. Let's see. Seuss, you are not yourself, and this is the only chance that I will give you to leave with your life.
I am not myself. I am better.
So be it.
yes.
And
Draw a card. Do it. It'll save
your
you.
turn, draw a card.
Draw all of them.
Give him one.
Give me the
Uh,
deck.
What's the worst that
I
could
mean,
happen?
hey, give him the deck.
She just holds out her hand. Pick one.
No,
There's a
How-
sneak card.
How interesting.
there's a solid chance he gets like 4 levels before anything bad
Okay.
happens.
I deliberately didn't look up these cards because I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to be tempted.
Oh, thank
Oh, yeah.
God. I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
It's more fun if you're surprised.
I'm just gonna mail you the deck.
That's a 31 to hit.
That does hit.
Thank
Um, And Sam, as a delightful prize for you for making contact, you do take 12 points of fire damage.
Oh. Okay. I see you. Oh,
Yeah, you
I
see
am
him.
gonna I'm gonna do my once a turn storm strike. So this is gonna be not great, but you know what? It's fine. 16 piercing and 2 lightning.
All right.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's my move.
How dare you? How dare you steal his move?
All right, that's
I
a
don't think mine's
20.
nearly as fast as that.
Yeah, 22.
The DC is 22.
Damn.
Bates it, baby.
All right. Second attack. Oh, I flubbed it. Well,
No more
when
20s.
when I picked it up, it like slid, and I was like, it feels disingenuous.
Her hands are sweaty.
Um,
I get it. Mom's
I'm so
spaghetti.
nervous.
Understand.
Knees weak.
That's gonna be a 33.
That will hit, and as a prize, you take a further 8 points of fire damage.
Damn. Okay, this one is better. This is 22 points of piercing.
Sam, go ahead and add another D10 to that because I'm going to use my reaction to use violent attraction.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What
When
the
another
fuck?
creature,
Okay.
when another creature you can see within 60 feet of you hits with a weapon attack, you can use your reaction to increase the attack's velocity, causing the attack to do an extra 1d10 damage.
What the fuck?
10.
Very nice.
Ow.
Okay. I will now take my third attack.
Do it.
28.
That hits, and you take a further 8 points of fire damage.
Damn. Okay.
Hurts, don't it?
That's 24 piercing.
Alright, 24.
Um,
I get this is why Will doesn't like playing with you. I get it now.
Right? She dishes out a lot of fucking damage.
He's like, damn, half my HP's gone already.
I'm going
Precisely.
to... Oh, add 6 to that. I didn't add raging.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, it's just 2 points per attack, so it's just 6.
Settle
okay.
down. Settle down.
It's crazy
Just-
that plus doesn't change throughout the
That
levels.
is- yeah, right. It's just a continuous.
I feel like
little,
it does in the new
burn.
rules.
That would make sense.
I'm happy to add it. You know, if you want.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna-
fine.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Good.
I don't think I have any bonus actions. I don't. No, that's it.
Did you say the rage damage doesn't go up? Like the rage bonus damage? Per
I've
level?
never increased it.
It goes up every few levels.
Yeah.
I think when you're
the 2024
Like
rules, it goes up
barbarian
once
levels
you
though,
hit
because I'm just
Yeah,
a first.
Yeah,
level.
I think it is
it's
barbarian levels.
levels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's what.
Yeah, you're stuck at +2 till you hit like level 9, according to new rules.
It's fine.
All right, Lara, you're up.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Lara's
I'm sorry,
turn.
Sam, you're done as Scylla.
Correct. Scylla's
Scylla has-
finished.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, it's Laura's turn?
Yeah, it's Lara's turn.
No, let's just. I really want to celebrate this turn. You start out by taking 13 points of fire damage. Because you
Oh my
started within 10
God.
feet of me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he can't
He's
hear
worse
you
than
here.
Baphomet.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
there's
worse than
There's no Jesus here.
What am I playing,
Lara.
the fucking victim?
Lara standing next to Scylla, definitely having a moment of like,
Girl boss moment.
girl boss, let's do this. I will hex you, sir. Politely.
I hex you.
Take this hex.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah, right. Okay, so, and then, I'm just gonna go ahead and ka-chow with fire.
Ka-chow?
Get him.
15 plus 9, 24.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Okay.
And, I think we should celebrate this with a further
I'm gonna start
11 points of
taking-
fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up.
Okay. Lara hits Seuss for 31 and a combination of lightning, thunder, psychic, necrotic, radiant, and slashing.
Jesus Christ.
And then she's going
Said the
to.
wizard.
That's her. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I can summon gods. Jesus Christ! Look what you did with the sword.
I can't do 7 damage types in a single hit.
I know. That's what I was saying. Like, it's crazy.
And then she's
absolutely
gonna
wild.
sprint out of the way, and get 40 feet east in this small tower space, and that's my turn.
All right. Sephel, you are up, bud.
Yep. Yeah, sure am. Okay.
Okay.
I have one big punch to throw, and I've been sort of trying to figure out how I want to use it. I am going to do it in the potentially most wasteful manner, though.
Oh, no.
What is
Love
I'm
to do
going
that.
to upcast with 0 benefit to myself. I'm going to cast Tensor's Transformation at 7th level,
Okay.
Interesting.
which does nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it does nothing additionally.
So why use the 7th
Yeah.
spell?
Because I
Explain
don't have a
yourself.
6th level spell slot.
Oh. bummer.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense when you say it like that.
Damn, that's why you need that long rest, right? Yeah.
Yes,
That
yeah.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
shame.
warlocks get everything back.
Which adds
So
more
I'm
chicken
going to transform, pull the avant-garde, charge this bitch. And I now have proficiency with this. I don't have my cloud giant strength, so this is not as great a hit as it used to be. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Sure does. And to
Okay.
celebrate this, I would love to reward you with 13 fire damage.
Okay. So I think it's just 7 points of slashing. And then you're going to take an additional 2d12 of force. Which is an additional 10 points of force damage.
All right.
And then I will roll to hold the transformation, which I have advantage on, and I rolled a natural fucking 20 on the
Man, this is
man.
our.
Yeah, well, it
time.
wasn't on the hit. It wasn't
Oh.
on the hit.
Never mind.
So that was to maintain concentration on tensors.
Okay.
I will make my second attack, which is a 24 to hit.
And you get 14 points of fire damage.
Okay,
Damn.
thank you kindly, sir. And you get 8 points of slashing and 11 points of force.
All right.
And I think I'm gonna remind myself real quick. I think that's all that I can do. I could have had advantage on both those attacks and possibly gotten a crit, but it's too late now and I hit anyway. Yeah, okay, that's it.
The way we're rolling, Brendan, they all would have been crits.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Jeez.
that's what I get for not knowing my spells better.
It's alright. I keep forgetting my superiority die or a D10 now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
nice.
bummer. All right, Seuss. Susalor.
I
Bring
got
it home.
great news for my friends. Scylla and Sephel, you both got a delightful. Aw, that's too bad. It's only 5 points of fire damage for your trouble.
Aw. Okay.
Scylla definitely doesn't like it,
concentration.
though.
Hey,
I'm
glad we
fine
know
on
our
the
preference.
concentration.
Okay.
Mhm.
Seuss looks down at his 2 companions. He takes another deep sniff. It has been a pleasure to fight alongside you. It is too bad you were too weak to embrace real power. But do not worry. I will show you the way. I am A patient teacher. And with that, Seuss will look out the open door he left and teleport out of it 120 feet.
You bastard.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Oh boy, howdy. Man, we were sure beating feet today. If you like beating feet, you might like Feet Finder. FeetFinder.com. Look up Willie Johnston. You'll find something you like. And if you like that, come on down to our Discord. You can talk to us. You can send messages to us. Please, once again, stop DMing Brendan those feet pics. He doesn't like it. It makes him very sad. Anyway, hop on to our social media accounts. You can follow us for non-feet related content, and also, I don't know, maybe we'll get a little crazy. I don't know. Who am I? If Feet Finder is blocked at your work Wi-Fi and this is where you're listening to us, there's other ways to give. Pop on down to Patreon, or perhaps Coffee. That's Coffee spelled Kofi. Both of those are wonderful ways to support the podcast. And you know what else is? Leaving a review. I'd love to see a review come on in. So, hey, have a great rest of your day, and tell your cousin about the Madness Table.